Hey Skip, here is the topper that that we have on display. It's for the 5-foot bed. Otherwise, I think it would have been perfect. A couple things to just show you here. This is kind of the standard one. I got the dual T handles in the back here, so that'll lock there, and then same thing on the other side there. I think this one's probably the preferred one. The other ones maybe look a little better depending on who you talk to, but cost more too. So if you're just about function, this is definitely the way to go. Coming over here, this is going to be your standard window that comes with it. So it's just this piece slides open, and then you got a screen here. Those big boxes there, those bigger squares, that's a pet guard that doesn't come with it. You can add that if you want, but unless you're throwing pets back there, it doesn't make a ton of sense. So this type of window will come on both sides. If you want to upgrade, which I strongly recommend, you've got a couple options. This one's the first one. This is the wind door, so just a solid piece of glass, opens and closes, so you can access stuff towards the front here. They also make what they call a wind door slider, which also opens and closes like this, but has a vent here too that opens up. Actually, let me see here. I'll probably show you a picture of that. So the wind door slider is that guy right there, and you can see it. It opens up, but then this piece also slides over, so it gives you some options there for ventilation, but also being able to access it. Other things, they make these in cab high, and they also make which is called the 100R, and they also make the 180, which is about a 4-inch rise if you're ever going to be sleeping back there or just crawling around back there. I highly recommend that. That base topper is a little bit more expensive, a couple $100, but when I had my Tacoma, that's what I had on there, and was very grateful for it. I don't think you'll regret having the bigger one, whereas you may regret having a smaller one. Other things that are pretty much a must if you're spending this much money investing. This rail here is optional. That is to attach crossbars like that. Even if you don't think you're going to use it right away, it's the kind of thing where you can't really do it after the fact. I mean, you can, but then you drill holes in the topper and you end up voiding the warranty and exposing it to moisture and freezing, and you know how that goes. So I recommend at least getting the rails, if not the full crossbar system as well. Just in case you ever needed it, or in case you ever need to put anything up there. Other things, this one has a liner. That's nice to have, especially if you're sleeping back there, because it may keep it warmer, and it may also it certainly will prevent condensation from forming and dripping on you in the same way that a naked one would. The naked ones would just be fiberglass, so I'm sure you're familiar with what that looks like. Other optional things, this window that meets up with the cab here. So this piece of glass right here, you've got several options, or 3 options for that. The first one is just a solid pane of glass. You can't take it out, can't do anything with it. The other one is this guy, comes out completely, and then there's one that's just a front slider, so the glass doesn't come out at all, but you get that piece to slide so that it matches with the slider in the back of the Tacoma, so you can pass stuff back and forth. And then the final option is this guy, which slides and comes out. This one's the one I recommend, just so you can have access. I think that as soon as you start doing this, it opens up just more opportunity for things to go wrong, and chances are you're probably never going to take that glass out anyway. So this is definitely the one I recommend with that. But there's a bunch of other options. This is kind of how I would build my topper. This, I think, is the most functional, best value, and you basically just decide if you want these different windows here. But we can definitely answer any other questions you have and get your pricing and all that. So give me a call, shoot me a text, and we can kind of go from there. Hope you have a great day. Thanks. Bye.